Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Octopath Traveler. So, I decided to spend some JP on Cyrus and get him SP Saver. Half SP consumption for the equipping character. So yes, all of Cyrus's spells now cost half. So that'll be fun. We get that from the merchant, the last one when you have all the skills except the ultimate. Speaking of the ultimate though, Bythugin's Bounty. Unleash a non-elemental attack on a single foe and receive money leaves equal to the damage dealt. Now that's interesting. Now it's a non-elemental attack. Now I wonder if it's magic-based, physical-based. What stat is it going to go off of? Not sure, but that's very interesting. I'm not going to get it. I'm going to keep Cyrus's 10k GP, the 10k he has left, in case we find another job that I want. So Tressa's in the party, gave her dancer, gave her peacock strut, mole dance, like I have been doing. Also, something that's really funny, because I was looking at Tressa's, grows on trees. You gain additional money after battles. Now, recently, we learned that money is leaves. So, get it? Leaves, grows on trees. Also, money. You heard, oh, money, grows on trees. Get it? Leaves, grows on trees. I thought it was hilarious. I was laughing for a few minutes straight on that when it kind of dawned on me right before I started this episode. So, I got a huge kick out of it. Hopefully you do too. Now, I would like to have Hang Tough on Cyrus. When the user is not near death, all attacks that would reduce the user's HP below 0 will instead leave the user with 1. That's useful. But I don't have anybody else that can lower the rate of random encounters. So, also we're not going to be getting as much money since nobody is going to have, well, our endless items. There we go. Grows on trees. Alright, there is our setup for this chapter. With all that, go down below. I always forget where the tavern is here. Let's start chapter 3 for Tressa. After learning of the merchant's fair, you head to Victor's Hollow to find an item worthy of the auction. Eventually, you make your way to one of the shops. The story so far. In Quarry Crest, Tressa met with a fellow merchant named Ali. He told her of the merchant's fair in Grandport, where the greatest treasures in the realm are put to auction. And so Tressa vowed to find a worthy treasure, hoping to prove herself a merchant worthy of respect and renown. So it was that the two promised to reunite at the fair. About time I updated the notebook. I'm on my way to the merchant's fair in Grandport. But first I need a treasure worthy of the auction. So I've come to Victor's Hollow to find one. The owner of this book found what he was looking for here. Hopefully I'll be as lucky as he was. Alright. I had to look around this place.
All right.
Let the search begin. Oh, something caught her eye. That merchant's eye she has. Excuse me, could you tell me about this map? That old thing? I don't really know where it came from. Found it at the storehouse and thought about throwing it out at first. But I figured I could at least make a few leaves off of it this way.
Oh?
Mind if I take a closer look? Traces of old lines where it was redrawn. Smells of the sea. The looks of it, this map was very special to the one who drew it.
Oh!
I think there's something written here. The characters are strange. Now I'll be darned if you can read those scribbles, young lady. Give it to Cyrus. My dearest friend, here lies my most precious treasure, Balthazar.
Oh!
Balthazar? Isn't the dread pirate Balthazar of the Eastern Seas? This is his treasure map?
Yes.
Sure seems that way. Must be worth a fortune. Give me that! Yeah, you said too much, Tressa. Lady Luck is on my side today. Let's keep this between us, young lady. Here, I'll even give you some candy. But I didn't come here for candy. Young merchant. You said too much. Tressa, whatever could this pirate treasure be? I'm not sure, but I'd love to find out. Wouldn't it be amazing? Putting your faith in that ancient map, sailing the high seas, braving tempests and storms. Oh yes, what an adventure that would be. Why, just imagining it has my heart all aflutter. Ophelia? So you have the spirit of adventure in you too? I certainly do. Oh, how I yearn for the romance of the open seas. When I was just a small girl, I'd often watch the boys playing at pirates. Oh, I used to play at pirates too. Captain Tressa, Scourge of the Seas. Don't you know it? My motto was another day, another treasure. I can see you now, wearing a bandana and brandishing a wooden cutlass. I overdid it at times. Sometimes the boys would break into tears and run home. Oh. Yes, I can see that too. I can also see that.
Hello.
That was good, but man, Tressa
Yes.
gave too much away. Purchase? Is there something I didn't get from you? Curious. Sure. Just so it's marked that I got everything.
Phew. Time for a break.
I already wrote my diary today. So I'll give the notebook another read. In this world there are countless treasures, but only one is precious to me, and I'll journey on until I find it. He had only one treasure in the whole world. Hey!
Hello there.
Good to see you making good use of that notebook. We meet again, lass. It's Leon.
Mr. Leon!
What brings you here? I should ask you the same. Don't tell me you ran away from home. Not quite. I just decided it was time I saw the world. And I have the notebook you gave me to think for it.
Oh.
Thank yourself for choosing it, lass. Sink me. I'd be ready to make a grave of me hammock.
Hello.
Oi, ain't ye
What?
Nick and Knack? Not quite, but close enough. What are y'all doing here?
You ninny?
It's Mick and Mac, you bird brain ninny. You're that kid that gave us quite the lashing back in Dripple Slime. Not quite right either. It's Ripple Tide. Didn't you two learn your lesson yet?
Mick. Mac.
That's quite enough.
Captain.
Apologies, Captain. Captain? Aye, our pirating days be behind us. We be working under a different flag now.
Got that right.
That day opened our eyes to the true greatness of Leon Bestral. Now we have the honor of calling him our captain.
Whoa!
Glad to see you two singing a new tune.
Well,
As am I. They've been doing well under my command thus far, but still have a ways to go.
All right.
Right you are, Captain. Look alive, you half-drowned dodo. There's work to be done. So, lass, how do your travels fare?
Well,
I'm still learning as I go, but I do have a goal now. I want to sell something incredible at the Merchant's Fair. If I can manage that much, it'll prove just how far I've come on this journey.
you don't say.
Well, there's certainly no better place than the fair for an aspiring merchant like yourself. And what exactly is it you've deemed worthy of the auction? I wish I could tell you, but it's still waiting for me to find it. Oh, a yet undiscovered treasure, I see. And I wish you all the best in your search, lass.
thanks.
Thanks, Mr. Leon. By the way, what brings you to Victor's Hollow? It's the home of an old friend. He passed away around this time of year, so I decided to pay a visit.
Oh.
Were you too close?
Aye.
Aye. Balthazar and I were like brothers. Hey, we just heard that name.
Oh.
Balthazar? As in, that Balthazar? Which Balthazar, lass? Balthazar who drew the map I found earlier.
Could it be?
It may be just one, may just be one and the same. You show me where you found it.
Yes.
Yep, follow me. Interesting.
Hey.
Excuse me, sir. It's me again.
Welcome.
I'm back, young lady. Trust you managed to keep the you-know-what a secret in the meantime.
I'm sorry.
Really sorry, but I couldn't. What do you mean you couldn't?
What do we have here?
Pardon the intrusion, but I heard you might possess a map belonging to Balthazar. Who are ye? This is Captain Leon Bestral.
Oh!
Leon Bestral? Scourge of the Seas? I don't want to believe it. There's no mistake in that blue spirit. Heard all about ye in your famous words. What were they again? Strong take while the weak quake? Those are words best forgotten, sir. Those days are behind me.
This is...
Ha! You take me for a fool? I know you're just here to loot my store. No. I can assure you, I came for no such reason. I cast aside that life long ago. Calm him down. This certainly looks like one of Balthazar's works. You really don't plan to steal it, do you? I see. Rumors of the great pirates Leon and Balthazar being friends really were true.
Huh?
Huh? He sounds different.
I beg your pardon.
You two were so close as the stories say, and I'm sure you'd do anything to have this map. Am I right?
But
How much? It's a precious family heirloom, and I'm afraid I cannot part with it without recompense. Yeah, you want to be paid. All you want is money.
What?
Earlier he said he was just going to throw it away. Yep, times change. You're truly the Leon Bestral, and I'm certain you're well versed in the treasures of the realm.
you see,
I'm but a lowly merchant, you see. Nothing in comparison to your grandeur. But there is one thing we have in common. Desire for a certain treasure. You heard of Edbart's shield? Edbart was a servant of the king of Firen? His defense with the shield was said to be impenetrable. Legends say he used that same shield to protect his liege until the tragic fall of the kingdom. Heard a rumor it's been spotted in this very town as of late. Curious timing, isn't it? Both a fabled pirate and a fabled treasure in Victor's Hollow at the same time. You happen across it somewhere, Mr. Bestral. I'd be happy to trade it for the map. How dare he use that map as leverage? It rightfully belonged to Mr. Leon's friend. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you are mistaken.
till we meet again.
Thank you for showing me the map, and my apologies for taking so much of your time.
Hey,
You really just gonna leave without your friend's keepsake?
aye.
That map is not mine to take. Now, I shall take my leave, lass. I'd like to celebrate his life with a drink tonight.
Oh.
Mr. Leon. He says he doesn't need it, but I think a memento like that is best kept in a friend's hands. I'll find a way to get it to him. You said you'd trade the map for Edbart's shield, right? I'll be back in 2 ripples of the tide. Alright. Who has it? How much? Oh. No problem. Legendary shield, its impressive weight makes it difficult for the untrained arm to grasp. A spike shield, a plate shield, an elemental shield. I'll just take that. Hey, discount! Always looking for a bargain. I'm glad it didn't cost like 1 million leaves or something ridiculous. Alright, give me the map. Mine now.
Ah,
Back so soon?
Of course.
Made a promise, didn't I? And I always deliver. There's your shield. Man, that thing is huge. That's a general shield. My word, I can't believe you actually found it. But this symbol and this weight. All these scars. No mistaking it, this is the real deal.
most grateful.
Thank you so much, young lady. Here's the map as promised. However did you manage to get this shield? I'm a merchant. We have our ways. Obtaining such a renowned treasure is no small feat. I can see you have promise, young lady, and lots of it. Speak with Leon. Hey, look, Leon. I got the thing.
Mr. Leon!
Brought something for you.
Huh?
Balthazar's map. Don't tell me you went through the trouble of finding the shield for that. Then I won't. Thank you, lass. Mr. Leon, were you really okay with just leaving the map at that shop?
You see,
When you gazed at it, your eyes were so forlorn. Felt like it belonged with you. Your keen eyes never cease to amaze me. Let me tell you a story, lass. About Balthazar and me. We were but lads when the sea first called to us, and as we grew, so did our reputation. Balthazar came to be known as the Wild Eagle, and I the Sea Serpent. Our ships clashed on the open ocean, and our names roared like thunder through the skies. Those are some really awesome nicknames.
Captain Leon! The storm be giving us no quarter, sir! Let's turn back! The old girl can't hold on much longer!
Anyone wanting to retreat can be my guest and swim back. I'll reduce this ship to shivers before I let him have my treasure. If those scurvy sea dogs get to that island first, we get nothing. You hear? Hold fast to that rudder, mateys.
Racing for the treasure.
Aye, aye, sir!
Balthazar, that bastard.
You're too slow, Leon.
Aye, Captain Obvious.
I think he'd have learned after all these years.
Enough. Else I'll cut out your tongue and feed it to the gulls.
Now I'll be taking this island's treasure, if you don't mind.
I do mind, but it isn't mine. Do whatever you please.
I do mind.
Do ye remember when we were lads, Leon? Starving in the slums, stealing to survive. We dreamt of just growing up and had to fight tooth and nail to reach the top. Nothing was ever easy for us.
In this world, the strong take while the weak quake, and we became strong.
Ye never change, Leon.
You say it like you're any different, Balthazar.
Not everyone stays the same forever, matey.
Balthazar, he was always looking off into the distance. His eyes gazed far, far away, toward a seemingly unreachable place. Time passed between us, until one day...
Can I tell you something, Leon? I never wanted to be a pirate.
What?
When we were lads, I dreamt of being a merchant.
Have you gone daft? Balthazar of the Eastern Seas. A merchant.
You're a bloody scoundrel for laughing. be the truth. I wanted to trade treasure from every corner of this here world and bring people together. I lost sight of that dream after becoming a pirate. But these days, it's all I'd be thinking about. Leon, do you have something precious to you? Aye, a fine storm this is. How about another wager, my friend? Whoever reaches that island first be the winner. If you win, you get that gem you always wanted.
Oh, will I now? And what happens if you win?
I win. You hand over your most precious treasure.
Deal.
That's how our final race began. But Balthazar, he never emerged from those stormy seas. I found his ship several days later, wrecked on the coast. Balthazar had been the victor of our very last match. This map shows the location of the gem he wagered that day.
The Eldrite.
He called it Eldrite. It's the only one of its kind in the entire world. It was by far the rarest of all the treasures he plundered. But seeing as I lost our match, I haven't the rights to it. Oh. That's why you left it in the shop. Precisely. You made a proper trade for this, lass, so it belongs to you now. However you use it, it's up to you. Up to me. Mr. Leon lost more than just a race that day. I think having a memento of his friend would cheer him up. And I wouldn't mind getting a closer look at more pirate treasure.
All right.
Time to put this map to use. You're a good one, Tressa. So they were friends, I see. What is it, Tressa? Well, sounds like Mr. Leon and Mr. Balthazar got along so well. If they had worked together as pirates, they would have been unbeatable. So, why did they insist on being rivals instead? Mayhap they vied with each other precisely because they admired each other so. When a man of action meets another, his first instinct is to prove himself better. I understand well the hearts of men like Leon. I once felt the same about Earnhardt. What is it this time? You're a thoughtful one today. The look on your face just now reminded me so much of Mr. Leon's face when he talked about Mr. Balthazar. Is that so? Hard to keep stuff from the merchant's eye.
Couldn't be.
Eldrite, the ore of legend. You know of it, Professor Albright? Oh yes, otherwise known as the Eye of the Sea. So beautiful, men liken it to the eye of a goddess. Or, so my tomes tell me. I've never observed an actual specimen with my own eyes, mind you. It's also written that if you can see, it's also written that you can see an ocean inside if you peer long enough. A whole ocean? With fish and seaweed and everything? I would be surprised too, to say the least, if the view offered quite so much detail. Truth be told, all the accounts are hearsay. Not one author has claimed to have found one of the stones. Though not for want of effort, it has long been sought after by pirates, kings, and would-be treasure hunters. And me! Suddenly I really want to find it! Now that's the spirit! I love how... I love how people turn to Cyrus for knowledge. Like, he'll just say something, oh, Albright, the Ore of Legend, and then, oh, you know about this Professor Albright? And they usually say Professor, which is really cool. And then he just kind of gives us knowledge about whatever we're going after, when it's like an item or a piece of history, and it fits. He is the scholar, of course he would know about this stuff. I really like that. I really like Cyrus's character. If only I was a professor. Oh well. I'm sure Tressa's eye would have seen something there too. Let's see.
Open for
What do we got?
business.
Open for business.
My turn now.
We've seen these enemies.
The battle
I
is
forgot.
truly
She's
joyous.
dancer now. She should have used Peacock Strike. Oh well. It only cost 11 now.
A great inferno scorched the land.
I got one. Broke one.
What's this?
I'll do my best. You'll be all right.
The battle is...
You don't go anymore. You don't get to go anymore. That hurt.
Thus ends your lesson.
Level up for Tressa, level 29. A medium healing braid. I see another treasure over there. We'll just move forward. Forgotten Grotto. Alright. Healing Great Bunch. Herb of Light. Inspiriting Plum Basket. Always down for that. Oh, this one may be real fast.
Ready or not, here I come.
Ice Elemental?
My turn now.
Lightning Elemental. Weak to fire. Davy Bones instead of Davy Jones. Let's see.
Let your wounds be healed.
Victory shall be mine.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's fine. You can hit Cyrus with that. You can take some
What is the logical course of action?
physical attacks. defense.
Think not.
Peacock's rush.
Done.
Thus ends your lesson.
Thus ends your lesson. Alright. That's gonna do it for this episode. Next time, boss? This is going really fast right here, but that's okay too. Until the next episode, unless there's more to grow here. I'm Cendril. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.